Welcome to another MP4Nation.net video review. I'm going to show you the new Onda VX610 Touch today. It's a new Sochip 9800 based player. It is a large 7-inch player, but let me show you the accessories first. There aren't too many accessories that come with this. It does come with this the stand that you can attach to it, which I'll show you in a little bit how it works. Comes with your standard earphones, a USB cable, and a manual. There aren't many more accessories. Well, there aren't any more accessories. However, you can buy an additional HDMI cable and wall charger if you want from our store. Now let me show you the actual player itself. Here it is. This is the VX610. It has a 7-inch screen. It is touchscreen operated. The screen is 800 by 480 resolution. The actual form factor is quite nice. It isn't that thick, not that heavy, kind of well balanced. Surprising because it has a 3000 mAh battery inside. Back here it has a speaker which is quite loud, very good for your own personal use. On-off button, your HDMI slot because there's TV out, 1080p TV out, and there's a 5-pin USB slot, your micro SD slot for additional memory, your earphone slot, and the internal memory on this, well, the unit I'm holding has 8 gigs, but what we will be selling is a 16 gig version, so more memory for you. So let's turn this on. As I said, this does use the Sochip 9800 processor, and the one really amazing thing about this processor is that it can play back videos up to 1080p. In fact, it can play videos higher than 1080p. It's by far the best video processor on the market for Chinese. Well, actually, it probably beats out a lot of Western branded stuff too, especially when you look at the price of the chip. Anyways, the reason I brought up the video is because, well, if you're going to get this, first and foremost, get it for its video playback properties. Do not get this for playing music or carrying around to listen to your music. It's too big, and the music interface isn't that well developed on this. It will do the job, but there are other better things there. I did forget that there on the side here is a stylus pen. If you want to use it, well, that's up to you. If you don't want to get your fingerprints on it, well, you have this to use. I don't really like to use the stylus. I do want to show you this stand. It just clips on the back here, like so. Pulls it out, and there you go. You have a stand. Quite convenient. Anyways, let's get back to the movie playing. As I said, this can support 1080p video playback. It can also support a whole host of video files, including AVI, WMV, RMVB, MKV, FLV, and MP4. Basically, your major video file types, it can support it, and it can support up to 1080p. So let me show you the first video. This is the demo that Onda put into this. It's a Korean girl band who all have really long legs. And they're singing in Korean, not Chinese. You can bring up the on-screen volume if you just want to, mute it. Anyways, let's go back. Let me show you this really nice video to show you how nice screen quality is. The screen is nice. There's nothing special about it apart from it being 800 by 480 resolution. It's good from this angle, good from this angle, good from this angle, good from this angle, not that good from this angle. So, it's like the other 800 by 480 screens we've seen, all good from every angle except from the very bottom angle. So, please keep that in mind. That was a 720p AVI file. Let me show you this 1080p WMV file. Ooh. This won't play any WMV files that have write protection, so just keep that in mind because there is a lot of WMV HD videos out there which do have write protection, copyright protection. And again, this WMV file plays flawlessly. And just want to remind you, this does support USB OTG on the go. So you know, if you have an external hard drive with your 4 or 5 gig movie, you can watch it on this. And what you can also do is, if you don't want to watch your 4 or 5 gig movie on this, but you want to watch it on your TV, plug it in here, your external hard drive, plug in the HDMI, plug it into your TV, and you can watch it on your TV, no problem. This is a 720p RMVB file, Tokyo Drift trailer. Like I said, you can bring up a couple options here, including choosing audio track if this has different audio tracks, subtitle size. Oops, let me bring that up again. Your aspect ratio for the video, and if you want to hear from stereo or just the left or right for if you need that option. Again, the video plays flawlessly. I mean, I think again the point. This is just a really good video player. You're gonna have a hard time finding videos that don't play on this properly than you do finding videos that do play on this properly. This is a Lady Gaga song, and easy to fast forward. Ooh, this video just turned PG-13. Anyway, you get the point. Video plays really well. And that is what you should be buying this for. The video playback. It's really good, and it's even better because this 16 gig 7-inch touchscreen player is, well, not that expensive, especially compared to other Sochip players. Now, there are other functions I can show you. The ebook, it even plays PDF files, but it only supports like simple PDF files, like PDF files with text and not heavily loaded with graphics. But you know, I actually don't know how to use the ebook reader. I tried. I don't want to really mess this video up. I'm just going to tell you that it's there. It does work if you're into ebook reading. You know, you can use it so you can read in portrait or landscape mode. We'll show the image viewer though. Here. I will quickly show you the music player too, because I'm sure there are people who are curious. As you see, the images load really fast. Hey, you know, maybe in the downtime, you know, when you're not really using this, you can go ahead and just use it for as a photo frame. Go back, music player. As I said, you know, you shouldn't be really gonna get this for its music, you know, for the audio playback properties. The audio quality is good, but the music interface isn't that well developed. And that, because it's a 7-inch form factor device, it's not very convenient to carry around. It does sort by ID3 tags, does play WM3, MP3, WMA, and lossless files like FLAC. Let's just load up a song. You know, you can bring up some options here. You can, you know, bring up play effect, which is basically a preset EQs. The EQs on this aren't that great, but again, you know, that's why I'm trying to tell you that this isn't probably the best device for audio, just because the interface really isn't developed for it. But say if you're on like a plane and you don't want to carry an MP3 player and a video player, this will probably suffice. Just if you want, you know, general listening, if you just want to have this and put it on random, go ahead. It will do fine for you. But if you're an audiophile and you really want a music device, please look at our Nationwide S-Flow 2 instead. Yeah, let's go back. It does have a built-in radio, voice recorder, you got your calendar, you can change the background theme to things that even look worse than the default theme. I mean, I'm not going to beat around the bush. The UI on this, you know, was probably made by someone that has less color coordination than I do. So don't expect too much out of the UI. But in the end, I guess, you know, this is just a really nice budget video player with 1080p TV out and supports 1080p video playback and has 16 gigs of internal memory. So, you know, for that alone, this player is certainly worth the money, if not more. And as this is an Onda, I can tell you that the build quality, the manufacturer on this is really good. It will last you your 1 year or much, much longer. People who bought Onda before can tell you that, Onda players are quite solid. So, head on over to mp4nation.net to check this out, or head on over to our forums to discuss this. Thank you.